So what? How do you access your database? To access the database, we in ABAP programs we use SAP's Open SQL. Okay. Why it is used? To fetch data. Okay. To fetch data or to access data. Okay. So what happens first? See, now in the application server you have something called as work processes. Okay. These now accept work processes. These accept your request and they channelize accordingly. Now if suppose it is finding any Open SQL statements in its database interface, it will, if in database interface, if it finds Open SQL statements, what does it do? It will convert into native SQL. Okay. Convert the Open SQL into native SQL and fetch data from database. Now what does native SQL mean? Native SQL is the one which that particular system has in background. Okay. Now, for example, how do you know which database is used in our SAP system? You have any idea how to check what database you are using?
No.
Okay. In system, here in system, if you click on status.
Oh yeah, there is Open SQL or Oracle. Yeah.
Can you see my database MS SQL? Okay.
Yeah, MS
so,
SQL. Yeah.
Maybe in yours it will be Oracle. So, what it will do, Open SQL why we are using is, we write our statements in Open SQL. So, suppose your system is Oracle, mine is MS SQL. Okay? I am sending my program which I have done today to you. Will you change anything according to Oracle and write it again? Or you just copy paste the program?
It will be difficult if you have to change.
No. So why Open SQL is used is, it doesn't bother what is in your database.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever statements we write, it will get converted by the database interface internally. So whatever program which I am writing in this system, if I pass it, you just have to copy paste. You don't have to change according to what database you have. Okay. That is why ABAP programs are portable. Okay. Why it is portable? Because now that I explain. What is the 3 advantages of using Open SQL? Okay. First one is your portability.
To move the program from one to another?
No. Open SQL statements are portable from one database to other. Okay. So whether it is now, suppose the company is working on some before it had some Informix database, now later on it's changing to Oracle. So do you think all that ABAP programs will be converted? No. He'll just, it's only the database that is changed. That's the reason we use Open SQL. So that our ABAP programs can work independently of what database is there in the background. Okay? Understand? Yes. Then we have this buffering concept, which we have learned in Open SQL statements can be buffered. Means what? It can be placed in application server for later use. Okay? You know, right? It is there in the application server. So then the next time if you are fetching data, it doesn't have to go to database server. It will come directly from the applications. Now, the third one is your automatic client handling. You remember client independent and dependent table?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, suppose mine is 800 client. Okay. I am fetching in 800. I have an employee table which has 10 records. Okay. In 810, I have an employee table which has 30 records. Okay. Now I am writing a statement. Now I am in 800 client. Okay. I have logged in using it. I am telling select star from EMP. Means what? I'll write this much. Okay. So will I get 10 or will I get 30 records?
10 because it's fetching from 800.
But have I given it somewhere here that it should be written that this is this? Okay. Have I written something here that it is from 800?
No, then
No.
it doesn't know where to select.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens when I am writing a select statement like this, when it will go to the application server's database interface, automatically it will add a statement where sign MANDT. What is sign MANDT? Your present client.
Client, yes.
800. Okay. It will add this statement automatically in your application server database interface. Okay. That is why it will go and fetch 10. If it is in from 810, it will check what SIMANDT will give the present login client. Okay. So when I write only this much statement, it will go internally and write this. So that we get the correct number of records. Okay. This is why we are using Open SQL. First is for its portability. What it will do, it will whatever, see this select star from EMP, it will go to this database interface. It will either convert to Oracle or MS SQL. Internally it get converted to what database it is and it will go and fetch it from the database. Okay, that's the reason it's used for portability. Then you have your buffering, then you have your automatic. Okay, these are the three important advantages of using a Open SQL. Fine with using Open SQL and all? Okay, now let's start the basic. We have three distinct forms of select. Okay. Three distinct forms of select. The first one is select and select. What does it do? It acts like a loop. It will go on loop the table till the number of records. Okay. So it will go on fetch data one by one. The second one is select into table. What does it do? It will fetch at once and put it in your internal table. Okay, this is where we use our internal table. At once it will go and select and put it in your internal table. Third one is select single. Okay, select single means single record, one record. Okay, it can either mostly it can be used to select one field. Okay, select single matter. Okay, it will only get one matter for that particular value. Okay, so why it is called three distinct forms? Because you can't interlink all this. You can't write select into table, internal table and select. No, you can't.
So which one is mostly used?
Mostly used one is this.
Select into. Okay. This is like, okay, so select and select is in the loop. Select single is in the
no, it will act like a loop.
Okay.
Okay. if there are 10 records now, 10 times this will run.
And this one select into table
Will run
internal
only
table.
once.
Only once. Okay.
It will run once and get all the 10 records.
Okay, so that is better.
Select single is used to fetch one record. Okay, one record. This is mostly used for your validations. While writing your reports, I will tell you validations. That is whatever value. Suppose you are entering Matner to check whether that Matner is there in the database. Okay, where we'll use select single. If that Matner is not there in database, there is no point in fetching that, right? It should be there in the database. That is when we use, mostly in forms we use while printing the forms and also for validations. But this is the one which is used.
Mostly used, yeah.
This is long back. Now it is EHP 5 and all, no? Long when it was 4.7 and all they used. Now it is not used.
Okay.
Okay. These are the 3 forms of select. Now let's see one by one. Yes. Okay. Now let's take one table. First I want to see select and select, okay? Okay, now I want to create a work area. What should I do first?
We have to create a structure.
Yeah. Types. We know table underscore Mara. Fine. First is Magna type. Till last, when we were doing internal table, we were entering values to this because we didn't know the select statement. Okay, that is what I told you. Append, insert, and all will not use in real time because the values are already there in our tables. Mara, okay, now let's write select. And the syntax is this. Select field to like that, how many you want. Okay, table into work area. Okay, this and select. This is the syntax. Now let's write. Now we need to create a work area. We use what now? How do you create a work area?
We'll say we'll enter data and then
work
area of Mara type.
Okay, fine. Now write.
And then internal IT select.
Internal table is not required for select and select because it is fetching one record, no?
Select, yeah.
Matner So this is the way you write select statement. You don't have to,
Yeah.
you should not continue like this, okay?
Yeah.
Actual, you have to write like this, M-E-I-N-S. From, then from you start from here. From Mara into WA underscore Mara. Okay? Done. Now, what do you do? You want to see what I have fetched. So it's inside the loop. So write here only. And now you should tell me why I'm writing inside this. Magna, takes on 20, WA underscore Mara, WRSH, 30, select. Okay, understood this. And why am I writing inside this? Why can't I write outside this?
It won't give because it's a select statement, one record at a time.
Okay, and if I write outside this, what will happen?
It won't read the record then.
Why? We have this statement, no? We are fetching. You are fetching this, then it will encounter and select, then I am writing all this outside. Just do a mental debug and see what will happen. Why I am writing inside and why not outside.
Select and select. But the loop will go from select to and select, and select it will stop.
It will stop. So I am giving, if I give out, what will happen?
Out of and select.
Out of and select. I have given
then it will take it as output. It will.
Here also it is output only.
Yeah.
Why? Because if I write outside, no, it will give only one record, the last record.
Okay.
If I'm writing here, no.
Okay, the loop will not run. Yeah.
Loop will run, but
even if you are writing outside, the loop will run. And
even if I'm writing outside, it will run. But point is, it will go on overwrite. If there are 10 records, first record, second record, third record, everything will come. 10th record will come, and it will come to end select. It will come out after 10th record. Then it will write only the 10th record. Here what will happen? It will come till here, write the first record, end select. Go, come, write the second record. Okay?
Yeah.
Understood the difference? Why I'm writing?
Yeah.
Let's debug. This is empty. Okay? Right? Select statement has done the first record. See? Why it is only given 23?
It gave one output, huh?
23, 1 EA is there, no? Why it is not giving all those? Okay, let's see. Oh, it is still writing. See this, it has just now written MBRSH, okay? Now it is coming to the third one, okay? First record, got it? First record is up. Now again go to F5. See, it will execute the select, again write the second record. Okay? Now again it will execute, it will write the third record. Understood? What it is doing. Now let's put a breakpoint here. Do F8. What it will do? See database count, it has given 15,000 records. It has given all the records.
Yeah.
Okay? Understood the functioning? Let's see. what will happen if I write out? See the last record. Okay, got the difference of why we are writing inside?
Inside, outside, yeah. It just gives the last record.
Last record. Then it will run, but it will give you the last record. Here I am fetching one record. So clear of select and select.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Now let's do the select into table, and the syntax is okay from table into table, internal table, okay, into internal table, where you give a where and a condition. You can give a where and a condition if you want. Okay. Now let's what else should we define here? What is missing now?
Now in the next, then we have to internal table. Now we have to define.
Yeah, we have to fetch the internal ID underscore
IT under dash Mara type
table
type Mara.
So let's write select Magna search VINS from Mara to table Mara. Fine. We get all the records. Okay. Wait conditions is it's not required now. When we are doing some other forms, we can write. Now it has fetched all the data. All the 15,000 records will be fetched at a shot. So which is performance wise good? This one or this one?
I think it's quicker will be from internal table with internal table, right?
Okay. Why so?
It will fetch at once. That was fetching one record, and then it was
here the data hitting the database. How many times will it hit database? 15,000 times.
15,000 times, yeah.
It should go to the database server, get data. Go to the database server, get data. This is one shot. It will only hit the database once.
Once, yeah.
And
yeah, performance-wise, this will be better.
Better. Okay. Now, how do I write it? How do I display values?
Write statement, with write statement we can display.
Right. Okay. Done? Okay. Okay. Now I'll execute. You'll get an error and you tell me how to solve it. Okay, it is syntactically correct. Okay. It is giving. Let's see. Why there are no values?
Mm,
Now just think and tell me why when you are displaying, even after write statement, why it is not giving any values.
mm.
Okay, sorry. It's in internal table.
Oh, it has to be internal table. Ah,
Okay. No, you just told write, no? I have written.
okay.
Okay. Now tell me. This is the error. Now tell me.
Without the header line, there is no component column. Internal Mara is table without header line and there is no component. Oh, we have to define header and body for the internal table.
So do we have header line here?
No, we have not defined anything.
Come on. It's, what is header line?
From where we get the
It's an
record and
interface
then,
to the body. Fine.
yeah, and then touch to
What
the
did I
body.
say? Header line is what? Your
Work area.
How did we read data from internal table? Using two statements. What are they?
Yeah,
Loop and read, right?
yeah.
So whenever you are working with this, you have to write what?
Loop statement, and it's we have to write a loop statement. Yeah.
Don't forget, because you'll get only errors. Loop
Yeah.
underscore Mara into work area.
Hmm.
And I thought you'll tell when I change this.
Let I write to this.
Okay. This is how, that is why we have learned those before Open SQL. To apply here. Okay. Now got it? We are fetching into internal table, and how do you display data? Read data using your loop and loop. Because why are we not using read here?
I don't know.
Okay.
Data. All the records of the interval table are records of read. Okay, because we want to read all the records and not just a single record.
Now we understood why are we not reading read?
Yeah.
Because we want to fetch all the table.
All the records, yeah.
Always remember, you should not write IT here. It is not fair. Unless even this name is IT underscore Mara. Okay? Since both your header and body are IT underscore Mara, you can write IT underscore Mara.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you should always fetch from the work area. Got it?
Now all the records are displayed, yeah.
Okay. Now let's go to select single record. And what is the syntax? Select single it's only one field, okay, from table. So if it is one field, how do you write?
Here we can use the read, no? Or just try with work area.
It is only one, no? We don't have, it's a work area.
Yeah, work area.
Okay. Into work area. Fine? and you have to write it. No need to read, because read is for internal table. Directly writing in your work area, same like your select and select. You have written in your work area, no? So we have written right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now select magna from let's see, activate display errors.
I'm column.
I wrote VBAK.
Mara.
All the time I used to take sales and I used to,
Yeah.
why it is telling incorrect nesting?
Incorrect. Front end of the program, the structure. Oh, we didn't write end select. Select
Why
and
are
end
you
select.
writing end select? Did I tell you have to write end select here? No. That is another.
That is separate, yeah.
So what is missing? The error is in the 51st. Wait, no. Program.
But there is no 51.
Because it's asking for writing end select. The next line. Okay. It is telling you're missing end select in 51st row. See the select statement. Is anything missing?
Can we go back to notepad? Correct. End to internal table. Single. Single. It should give. Their syntax is single record syntax.
Okay, what is missing? Is there anything missing? Why it is telling me write and select?
Select single.
I'm confusing you. You didn't write single here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Single,
When I didn't write single, no, it took it as a select and select statement.
So it's select single is a right.
Okay. Only that was
Syntax,
missing.
yeah.
There is no.
Yeah. These are tricky.
Actually, there's nothing. We just missed the keyword.
Yeah.
See, it will give you the first one.
Okay.
And now you see it has got all the 18. Okay.
Yeah.
This is zeros. If it is characters, it will give space and display. If it is number, is this. Okay. So are you fine with the 3 forms of select?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's continue because still there is time. Or should I end it for the next set?
What is the next class?
Next is I have 3 statements. This is all you are fetching from one table, right? Next we have 3 forms in which you have 2 tables fetch.
Okay. Also, if here we are only fetching one table, data from one table.
Yeah? One table. So what if you want from 2 tables? Means what? Header data, item data. Like that you have tables, right?
Yes.
VB, I don't know whether you have, but in sales you have VBAK and VBAP. Purchase order you have EKKO and EKPO, like that. Okay. Billing VBRK and VBRP means what? Billing number, according to the billing number I should get the items. So we need 2 tables, no? In sales order also, like suppose And in PP, if you have anything, just tell me. But I don't have any idea in PP. Fine, this is your header data, right? Sales. Here the sales order is the primary key, so it's not repeating. So now let's take for 4969, what are the different items which we bought in that sales order? So we'll go to VBAP. See, now suppose I am telling I have 4970. I want to see, can you see any items here? No. There is no items, only you have seen the sales order. Now what I'll tell, I want to go and see 4970. What are the records, items? See, 4. So this is how, this is your header table and this is your item table.
So if you want to connect both the tables, then
so if you want to connect both the tables, I want a report to fetch the particular sales order and its items. So how do you do in such cases? You will write your fetching data from multiple tables.
Multiple tables.
In that you have your, I'll just give an overview because if you start it will not be sufficient.
Yeah.
Okay. Fetching data from multiple tables. I'll just give a syntax around. First is your nested select. Means what? You'll write a select, then again a select, then and select one, and you don't write and select one, okay? I just wanted to show you. I'll first end this select, then I'll end this select. But there is no end select 1 or end select 2. This is what is what nested select is? Select inside a select. What I'll do, I'll first fetch all the sales order from the header 4969 4970. Then inside the select I will tell fetch me item material where your sales document is, this table sales document. Okay, that is your nested selects. Next you have your inner join. Inner join is the same like this, but as what I have told is this will go and hit so many times, this will hit at once. Okay, and one important thing is it should have a foreign key relationship. It should have a, not foreign key, it should have a relationship. In the same thing, the syntax would be like select all the fields from select fields from table 1. You write inner join table 2 on what you want, the common field. Okay, here we'll have Veblen. Veblen is equal to Veblen 2. This is the common fields between these two. Okay, I'm just giving you for an overview. Into table, item and some where condition. Okay, got the difference between these two? This is one fetch. This is so many fetch. Okay,
there's multiple times it's hitting.
And we don't use this. We use this one.
We only use this one in our time.
Okay, and the third one, which is the most used one, is your for all entries. Okay, in these two tables are from where? Even in this select statement, you'll have select so and so fields from table into work area. Again, so and so field from table to into work area. So these two tables are what tables? Where are they?
It is the internet and it's the program.
No. Okay.
Okay.
See, where is our program? Select
Okay, the regular programs.
Mara.
Yeah. The
Mara.
standard programs. Yeah, the standard
Okay.
tables. Yeah.
Standard tables. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what if I want to fetch one table to be your standard table and the one to be your internal table?
Okay.
If you want to fetch data between a database table and an internal table, we use for all entries.
For all
Okay.
entries. Okay.
This is used, and this is the one which is mostly used.
For all entries. So this one is the mostly used, huh?
Used one. Okay, first we go and fetch from database table. Based on the fetch, we go and put it in your internal table.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
First you fetch data from database table and put it in your internal table. Based on that, you go and select data from the select. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the 3 statements used for fetching data from multiple tables. Okay. Once if you are done with this, your Open SQL is done.
Okay.
Okay. That is where your whole ABAP is done.
Okay.
I'll tell you this 3 tomorrow because if start will not be enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
sure. We'll do tomorrow.
we did all our first one was your basic, right? We have done all our operators, relations and all. Then we had our database, data dictionary, then internal tables, then your Open SQL. This is where you'll be perfect with your ABAP as a programming language. After this, we start our license. So, before we start this, you should be good in this.